Welcome to Primecast, episode 77. My name is Jesse.
My name is Wyatt, still.
Hey Wyatt.
What?
I got a question for you.
What the fuck do you want?
I got a question for you.
What up?
It's concerning Hawkeye, which is something I've been meaning to ask you for a while. But I'm not sure. I saw a Marvel Universe figure the other day at Target. And it said Dark Hawkeye. But his colors were exactly the same, and he just had kind of like a goofy look on his face. At one point, was Hawkeye evil?
Yes. Well, he was a villain. I'm pretty sure an Iron Man villain.
Was he really? Did he start out as a villain?
Yeah. He was an agent. But he didn't look like that exactly. I don't know exactly what that is, but this Hawkeye had that Hawkeye had like a mask. Did you ever see the Hawkeye from the Avengers toy line with the face mask?
Yeah.
That's that.
Was that like his initial appearance?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or at least as far as I remember.
I thought that was Ultimates. I thought that's what he looked like in the Ultimates comic.
Ultimates is...
Serious?
Well, wait.
Are you confused too?
No, I'm reading.
Oh. Okay. Stop reading.
No, I'm playing Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, because I got a Hawkeye figure today.
Who'd you get?
I just said Hawkeye.
Well, I
but
mean,
do you
like,
remember last week? When
yeah,
we were
Marvel Legends.
Saying how it would have been funny if when I went to go pick him up from Walmart, since I did online to store free shipping. If I picked him up and he was the variant. Well, so I got to the store, and they actually asked me if I wanted to open up the package to make sure it was it. And guess what?
What?
It was the regular one.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn.
I figured that by a little bullshit text of, well, it's dark in my car. So I was like, yeah, he's just fucking lying. Trying to build up a fake story. He's real funny, isn't he?
You're like, prove it. Prove it. It's like, I wanted... I don't think it is even out yet.
No, normally...
I could barely even find any pictures of it online.
Yeah, the Future Foundation Doctor Doom and Red Deadpool just came out.
Oh, okay.
That line came out a year ago, that wave.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One moment.
Okay, let's take a moment. Take a moment. Take a breather. We gotta relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. What was that song? Breathe in. I forget who sung that song. Why? Do you know who sung that song?
Which song?
It's like it started on breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe. It's kind of it's a song that's been out for a few years.
I want to say Bush.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. Bush.
Yeah, I know what song you're talking about. You're welcome.
Right.
I quit Cards Against Humanity.
You quit? Okay.
Yeah, so I can pay attention to your ass.
Hawkeye's the only one I got.
He's nice, ain't he?
He's very nice. Yeah, it's figures like that make me wish I would have gotten to Marvel Legends a lot sooner. Like that and the Heroic Age Captain America.
Heroic?
Boy, I have trouble saying that word.
You said it fine last week.
I know, it's like a hit or miss type thing. Like I used to have a really hard time saying decapitated.
Decrepit.
Head
I have
off.
a hard time saying these certain words. See, okay, I do this thing.
Heroic.
Heroic. I'm sure you've noticed the thing I do constantly. I talk and I slur my words. I talk very italic. Like, that's the way I speak, just because my words are slur. And I figured out why I do that, why I talk the way I do.
Why?
Because...
You get marbles in your mouth constantly?
Yeah. I'm always.
It's like, oh, what the fuck are these things?
I
How'd they
just
get
vomit.
there?
So I pretty much hypothesize why I do it. So when I talk for an extended amount of time, which I tend to do, this sounds really bad. This sounds really gross, actually, but I don't care. My mouth will salivate extra, not to the point of me slobbering, and like it's
sorry,
just like
I forgot to swallow.
it just happens, and it's hard. It's awkward for me to talk.
You just start drooling everywhere.
Yeah. Don't start drooling. It just happens inside my mouth. So I assume when I was younger and still forming like my speech patterns, my way of coping with that was to not move my mouth very much when I talked and try and not exercise my voice. So now I have to deal with that, and I've literally been trying to coach myself for the past while to talk with more influence. So yeah, I've been having to give myself like speech therapy. I have it, like, and I have to, because I hate how I sound. I'll listen to podcasts. I was like, wow, I don't sound that way in my head, but when I hear myself, I'm just like, huh. Hate it.
So, it's going to be a year since the classic Hawkeye comes out, I guess.
Well, it's a crapshoot, but it could be. It could be a year, it could be 2 years,
So-
it could never come out.
When that thing comes out, it's probably going to be way too expensive, huh?
Well, I mean, Red Deadpool I saw going for like $50, and that's pretty good. I'm still trying to get.
Do you
Red-
want to say hi? Alright, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. I don't think they heard you.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Zach. C A H.
You forgot C.
No, he didn't.
You said Z-A-H.
I know, he didn't forget anything. His name is Za.
Zach.
Zah.
C A C H A R Y.
That's good, Zach. Hey, Zach, go play on the iPad, okay?
I love how you're just like, hey, buddy. Alright, now get out of here. Get away from my show.
Fuck off. So I actually, I've been thinking about this one for a while because I'm kind of into the line, but not really, just because like I just like the size and quality of the Marvel Legends line. But I pre-ordered Marvel Select Classic Hawkeye because because I've become quite a fan of Hawkeye recently.
Mm-hmm.
And all my Hawkeyes are like basically Ultimate style, like with the one I just got, and both the Avengers one, the 6-inch and 3 3/4 inch, are like basically like based on the Ultimates one.
Mm-hmm.
I would like it one classic Hawkeye. And I looked at the older one, the old Marvel Legends one
Yeah.
that came out from Toy Biz.
Mm-hmm.
But that one's pretty expensive.
Yeah, he goes. This is when I was in the market for one. They wanted everyone wanted like $60 for him loose, missing some accessories. I was like, nah.
Because apparently,
Nope.
apparently BBTS had one at one point that actually sold for $122.
Was it in the box?
Yes.
Yeah, I've never looked for one in the box, so I wouldn't know about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. The only reason why I would want to get one in the box. I wish Hasbro did this, but like they are with the Generations figures. But I think it was a really cool idea that what Toy Biz did was included a comic with them. I wish they still did that with
is doing that.
Transformers Generations come with the comic book.
Transformers 4 comes with a free DVD copy of the movie before it comes out.
They all come with the same episode of Transformers Prime.
They did that. I think there was only 2 DVDs,
Master and Student.
which was already in a box set. So
Yeah.
And then the other one I think was the premiere episode of Dreadwing.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I
don't remember the title of
hearing
it.
that. But anyway,
'Cause I own that one.
I really want like a classic Hawkeye with the goofy face mask. And I figured that the Marvel Select one was a good alternative to the Marvel Legends one. And it comes with a pretty cool fucking base. I'm not sure who it's supposed to be that he's standing on top of, but it looks like it could be. Oh, you know what? It's actually Ultron. Did you see it yet?
Marvel Select.
Yeah, the Marvel Select Classic.
Yeah.
It looks pretty sweet. I'm just kind of iffy about the whole Marvel Select line, just because they're pretty big and it's kind of hard to display them with Marvel Legends. That's the only reason why. But sculpt wise, they're brilliant. But yep. But if I ever happen to see the Marvel Legends one, I'll get that one instead.
Do you remember how last year when the Avengers was in theaters that I saw it 5 times in the theaters?
Yeah.
Before I worked in a movie theater, I paid money to see that movie 5 times in the theaters. So my friend who works at another movie theater, she asked like, "Hey, are you going to the Thor marathon?" I was like, "Nah, I seen it." She's like, "Yeah, but they're playing the Avengers. Don't you want to see the Avengers one again?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." So next week I'm going to the Thor marathon.
You're nuts, dude.
Yeah.
I thought Thor came out already.
Thor comes out next week.
Next week.
Ender's Game came out today. We have Ender's Game, and then Thor, and then Hunger Games. And Hunger Games, that's gonna be awesome. No, it's not.
Awesome?
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
That's gonna be awful. Like, not even as a movie. I mean, working that's gonna be crazy busy. But I'm excited.
You're just a whole movie. You're just gonna like be smelling just moisture. Oh my god!
I felt really bad today. Felt really bad. So
that's a first.
Not because I did something wrong. In this situation, but how I thought about it. I wasn't even a dick. Like, in my mind, someone came to see a movie today, and it was a lady. And man, she had the worst personal hygiene. I don't know. So I don't like to say that about people, because part of me feels that that's an insult, but then part of me realizes that's not an insult. You should just take better care of yourself. It's not. I'm not calling you ugly. I'm not calling you. I'm just saying, hey, you could, take a shower.
Up.
Yeah, but yeah, like, it was bad. There was somebody who walked up to me in the box office one day. I could smell them through the glass.
Ew.
When I went to an anime convention this past August, and me and my friend were waiting in the pre-reg line. The person who he sat behind had the most pungent BO I'd ever smelled. And I feel bad saying that, because it's not like these people are hideous people. It's just, damn.
It's not like I'm saying that you're disgustingly ugly, but...
Because I'll be out and about and doing stuff, like maybe taking a walk to the store, and I'll meet up with somebody, or like go somewhere after that. And I was like, "Hey man, you want some deodorant?" And I'm like, "Yeah, thank you." Like,
please take some deodorant.
When people aren't like, "Oh man, you smell like shit," because like if you're walking around in the summertime, that's what I do, and they're just like, "Hey man, pits." I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
My wife tells me that, like, "Jesse, you smell like fucking hell." I'm like, "I'm sorry."
Dog asshole.
You smell like wet dog. It's like, thanks.
I don't know. That's awful. I don't know how I got on the subject of that, but today that's been really bothering me, because like the smell has been lingering.
By the way, you were right. Hawkeye originally started out as an Iron Man villain. Tales of Suspense, featuring the power of Iron Man, has like a kind of a
Would you doubt
confusing collage. Iron Man is centered in 4 different pictures of Hawkeye surrounding him. How can one man with a strange bow and arrow harm old Shellhead? Don't try to answer till you've seen the sensational Hawkeye. As
Told you.
On the cover.
Do you think I was lying or something?
No, I didn't think you were lying. I was just like, you're saying, you said, I think just he started out as an Iron Man villain, and I just wanted to confirm. So, yeah.
Oh. Did you get anything else at all?
No, that's it.
Okay. I got a thing.
Tell me about this.
I got
thing that you got that you call a thing.
The thing I got is a third-party masterpiece scale purple cycloptic gun. So it's Fans Project Masterpiece Wheelie.
He does not turn into a gun. You lie.
Hey.
He turns into a dolphin-shaped vibrator.
Turns into a hot air balloon. That is what Wheelie should be forever. A hot air balloon.
A hot air balloon. Yes, hot air balloon.
Why is there no... There's never been a... Okay. Oh, now I'm mad.
There's never been a hot air balloon transformer?
Never been a hot air balloon transformer named Wheelie.
You know, they had a chance in Cybertron, aka Galaxy Force, to make a transformer that turned into a traffic light, since he did in the very last episode. But they never did that, so that's what I'm even more upset about. He actually had a name. Signal Flare, I think his name was. Was that his name?
Remember when they had a toaster in Transformers 2?
Yeah, wasn't there
we got a toy of it?
Yeah,
I never got the
his
toy.
name?
Ejector. I never got the toy. I wanted the toy, but I heard the toy wasn't that great.
Yeah, I saw the toy a couple of times at the store, but I'm like, what point do I have in getting this?
Oh, I want to, just because it's a toaster transformer. I want to know the aftermarket on. I want to know if there is an aftermarket on that guy. eBay.com.
Does anyone even want it?
Oh, I'm sure it's a toaster transformer toy. People want that. Ejector. Let's see if it's like $300. Okay, none of those are Transformers toys. Let's go to toys and games. Oh, look at that! Buy it now, $6. Buy it now, $5.97. Awesome. Yes.
Are you buying it?
Probably.
Really?
Yeah, probably. I got the ice cream truck. Need the toaster.
Yeah, but that actually had a point in the movie.
This guy was in the movie.
Yeah, but I mean, not really. There's a toaster, but the robot mode didn't look like that.
So?
Not at all. So?
Are you seriously about to get all anal retentive about screen accuracy from
I've always
toaster,
like
a toaster robot from like 26 frames of the worst movie?
It would not even be in scale with a masterpiece figure. That would be one big ass toaster.
Please stop and just go to bed.
Me?
Yes.
It might be in scale with Fortress Maximus.
Okay, I don't know if you noticed this. Alright, going out on a whim here that you didn't notice. Transformers are not in scale. Won't be in scale.
Bullshit.
They can't. Oh, Leader Starscream next to Leader Optimus. It's scale.
That works. Kind of.
No, jet mode to truck mode. No, that does not work.
Starscream is taller than Optimus in the movies.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about trucks and planes. I'm talking about vehicles.
Starscream's not a truck.
Trucks and planes.
And automobiles?
That's planes, trains, and automobiles, starring John Candy and Steve Martin. Yeah, I've seen movies.
Am I John Candy?
Do you want to be?
I don't want to die.
Playing the... Never fucking mind. I think you would be the John Candy, because you'd be playing the saxophone and almost get us killed.
But I don't want a hand in between my butt cheeks and someone thinking it's a pillow. Or was it vice versa?
2 pillows.
Who had
who
whose hand in between their butt cheeks?
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin had his butt cheeks caressed?
No. No, John Candy did.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to be John Candy.
Oh, too bad. You're John Candy.
At least I'm funnier. I never thought
that movie's sad though.
Funny.
You never thought he was funny?
No, never.
Really? I thought he was really amusing. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles used to seriously be one of my favorite movies as a kid.
I don't even care for that movie that much.
And that ending is sad. But then it's inspiring. It's awesome. When Steve Martin puts it together, I'm not gonna spoil it. People go watch that movie.
The movie's like 25 years old.
Yeah, it's really old. It's with John Hughes. You know, it's a really amazing movie.
So it's like, I think it's over 30 years old now.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. The movie's overhyped, but you know what nobody talks about in that movie, or no one cares about?
What?
Cameron. Cameron's the best.
What's the?
I'm gonna go.
Why? He's a depressing character.
He's not depressing. Like, not
Yes,
even at the end. He had
He's
the end he had that gigantic revelation. He's like, no, I need to do this. Like, dude had
because he had no
develop-
choice. He had no choice.
Yeah, well, he didn't have to. He didn't have to kill the car. He didn't have to do that. He could have been a pussy his whole life. He's like, nope.
He didn't kill the car on purpose.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. It was all
He
an
kicked the
accident.
shit. Oh, okay, yeah. He kicked the shit out of it on purpose.
He was leaned on it.
No, he kicked. No, he kicked the light out, and he kicked the grill, and then he leaned on it. He didn't mean to kill it, but then he's like, well, I killed it. Great.
Well, no, he meant to put dings in it, but he was leaning on just to chill, and then that kicked the cinder block out of place, and he fell to the ground, and that sent the car out the glass. He did not mean for it to go pancake on the ground.
People underestimate Matthew Broderick as well. There's two actors I'm pissed off that never get enough good roles. It's Matthew Broderick and John Cusack. Or Cusack, depending on who you are.
The only role that I could really support him.
Wait, who's him?
Matthew McCodder. What's the fuck is his name?
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. He
was Simba.
Simba. He also played the carpenter in the princess the thief and the carpenter.
He was in Godzilla.
Don't remind me. That's a lot of fish.
Anyway, so yeah, John Cusack needs more movies. Did you ever see Hot Tub Time Machine?
No. Well, okay, I started it, but I forget why.
Fuck that movie.
Finished it. Fuck it.
Fuck that movie.
Why? Why fuck it?
That movie, because I saw the commercials for it, and I was like, oh man, I like that Clark Duke guy. He's young and he's kind of silly. And then I was like, oh, John Cusack, he's funny. And then I was like, what's it? Craig Robinson. Oh, cool. And then that other guy whose name I don't know. He's bald. I thought the movie would be funny, and it wasn't. It was crude and just vulgar. It actually wasn't humorous at all.
I don't remember too much about it from what I saw before.
It gets worse. It gets really bad at the end. I'm like, wow, this sucks. It's kind of funny at the end. Just silly how everything played out, but god damn. And then they're making a second one, and
Really?
John Cusack isn't in it. Yeah, John Cusack isn't in it. So I'm like, whatever. Did you ever see the movie Better Off Dead? The old 80s movie with John Cusack?
No.
Oh, that movie's great. This has been 80s Filmcast. Thank you for listening. So I got a Quake Wave.
Quake Wave. Yeah, I forgot we were talking about him.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. So I got Quake Wave.
How'd you get to fucking...
Shut up, alright? So I got Quake Wave.
Yep.
He's cool. I got him yesterday, which was Halloween. Happy Halloween, guys. Jesse, did you dress up?
Nope.
Fuck
I
you.
thought about shaving my head and going as Walter White, since I already have a good, pretty.
Take my
goatee.
idea. Take my
But
idea.
you know how many people went as Walter White?
A lot.
of people. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see them, in person?
I see people posting pictures online.
Oh, I didn't see any of that. So Quake Wave is really cool. I had no idea how to turn him into a gun mode, but the transformation is super simple. And man, his legs are scary to transform. It's awful.
You know what? They must have pulled that news article about. Wait, no, they didn't. Never mind. Go on.
Stop being a joke. So I got it yesterday at Halloween, and my friends were over, so I turned him into a gun and started waving him around in people's faces. It was a good time. Buy a toy and scare people with it. No one was actually scared, though. He's heavy.
Alright, go on. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Please.
He's a little bit too generic looking for me.
You're not wrong. Like, if you have that opinion, that's great. I just don't agree with that opinion. Like, that's not my opinion of it. I think it looks pretty.
Right.
The gun mode is gigantic. I don't have the stand for it. Everyone's like, well, you gotta buy the stand, and I don't really care about the stand. He's in gun mode right now. I'm just kind of twirling him around. Like, the LEDs are super nice. Oh, they're so nice. I'm so glad I paid like an extra like $5 for the version with the installed LEDs, because installing the LEDs is hilariously hard.
Oh, that's what it is? I thought it was the $5 meant it came with batteries, not LEDs.
Or no, like like the batteries for the LEDs.
Oh. So you mean installing the batteries for the LEDs is a pain?
Yes.
Oh.
Hopefully I never have to replace them.
What's so complicated about it?
There's really no way I can describe it, and especially because I didn't do it. So it would be better if you were to like look up how someone did it and like, yeah. But anyway, I'm turning him into robot mode right now. He's surprisingly solid, except for his waist. I'm noticing mine's getting more and more loose, so maybe I'll have to do something about that, but not right now. Yeah, his legs are a bitch. I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong. I looked all over for a clip I could hit easier, because so you know how legs will just collapse in, like thighs will go inside the rest of the leg. He doesn't do that. Like, he does that, but there's heavy like tolerances, and I don't know what I'm doing that's wrong.
Don't know.
Earlier I pinched my chest skin in it.
How?
Hurt. I was holding it to my chest, and I was like, come on!
Like what?
So, like, just screaming, just like, come on! Not actually screaming, I was just like, God damn it! And it was like, I was like, ow, that fucking hurt. Pinched my, it pinched my hoodie, my t-shirt, and my skin. So imagine if I hadn't been wearing, like, one of those
bit
layers.
through you like a sandwich.
Yeah, it took a bite out of me.
Ouch.
Took a bite out of crime.
Did you get anything else?
No. He's super nice, though. He's pretty, I like him a lot.
He's pretty cool. I mean, if I had, like, just the disposable money, just like, hey, fucking, I'll just throw this at something, just to get something, I would get that.
Anything.
Yeah. But, like, he's a little bit too pricey for me, for something I really don't really care one way or another about. So, I mean, yeah, he looks nice and all, pretty accurate to the show, but just, that doesn't quite do it for me. I think there's been a good amount of news, but you seem to think otherwise. I want to talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the Hasbro website, apparently updated with a bunch of toys. And
okay, wait, let's talk about the one first.
Which one first?
Oh, ow, oh. Remember what I was talking about with those legs?
Yeah.
My finger started hurting. My finger started hurting, and it didn't actually click. And I was like, "What's wrong with my finger?" And like, the point of where the joint connects to my hand, there's a purple square in my finger that's been indented.
That's sweet.
Ow. Yeah. Okay, I want to tell you a quick story real quick about this is a funny story. Okay, I promise.
Does it?
So it's Halloween.
Does it end with poop?
Close.
Oh.
So it's Halloween. Or it's not actually Halloween, but it's Halloween time several years ago, and I got into the groove of carving my own pumpkins and getting kind of good at it. And one year I was like, I'm getting kind of saucy at it. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna put Chucky in a pumpkin. I think I'm gonna do the stitches. So I'm all, yeah, I'll do that, and I'm doing it, and it's going fine. But it got to the point where I actually had to carve out the stitches, and it's late at night. It's maybe like 12:30 at night on a school night, and I'm just like, all right, gotta finish this up soon. I just want to finish this stitch. And carving pumpkins is already tedious. And it got to the point where the stitches were so narrow, without destroying them, I had to use an X-Acto knife, a razor blade. Then it got to the point where I couldn't use the handle anymore because it was so detailed. So I had to use just the razor blade. And I got careless. And I grabbed the razor blade from the wrong end and ripped it out of the pumpkin.
Oh.
And I'm like, ow, that kind of stung. And I looked at my thumb, I was like, oh, I guess it's alright. And kind of like poked at it. And then it just like opened.
Ooh.
And like, I was like, oh, that sucks. And then it just didn't stop bleeding. There was literally... No, but there was literally... Because it didn't bother me. It hurt. I knew it hurt, but I was like, eh. And there was, at the end of the night, there was literally blood all over the kitchen. Somehow I got blood on the wall, walking to the bathroom.
Somehow there's blood on the wall.
Walk to the hallway bathroom. There was nothing in there to help it. I was like, damn it. I had to go upstairs to my parents' room where they were asleep into their bathroom. My dad's like, what's going on? And I'm like, I cut myself. And I showed him, and there's just blood all over my hand. It's on my shirt. I'm trying to hold it. There's rags just in my hand with blood. And like, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. And he's like, you're kidding. I was like, do you want to fucking see like the inside of my thumb? And I got blood all over their bathroom. He thought it was fake. He swore it was fake until he cleaned it up. Because he tried to wake me up, and I was like, no. But that was fun. No.
Alright.
And then my thumb hurt for like a month. Okay, so,
I can't find the listings for the Generations lines that were posted before. Do you remember those?
So they, no. So Hasbro updated their website with a release. This is pretty much the one I want to talk about, and some other things on there. And that is Transformers Sideswipe a Masterpiece.
Yep.
That's enticing. That doesn't exactly say anything, like confirming anything. This could be a listing just for I don't know what. But there's a few other things. There's TRA Sideswipe Masterpiece. That's the most obvious. And then there is TRA is Transformers. TRA Sideswipe and Sponsored Car 2. Sponsored car would probably be Lamborghini. And then there's another listing for Transformers Sideswipe / Buzzard. Maybe that is the US release of Buzzsaw. Or Buzzsaw, Rat-Bat. Maybe they don't have the copyright for it yet. But then there's Skyfire, Six Shot, and Shockwave. Not Masterpiece, but just those names. And those don't fit in with anything.
Yeah, if Sideswipe definitely came out in the US, I'd definitely pick that one up. It'd probably be pretty cheap.
$20? Not really.
40.
If it was $50, would you buy it?
Probably, yeah.
I would.
Any more than 50,
I hope you find out soon.
Yeah.
$55.
Fuck that. $51.99.
52. $52.25.
Alright, let's get on. There's a lot of Generations news. I found the list I was talking about. So, apparently Generations is going to be comprised of classics and Age of Extinction figures next year. Let's talk about the... It's interesting. It's kind of like what Marvel or what they're doing with the Marvel Legends line. They're kind of comprising it of classic designs and movie designs, which I kind of dig.
I just don't want to buy a Generations toy, and it's a movie toy. That sounds dumb, but I'll get into it later.
Okay, you're weird. But first
Fuck
off,
you.
Fuck you, shithead. But as far as the Generations lines go, some are really cool that I'm looking forward to. As far as leaders go, there's Jetfire.
Ooh.
I like that idea, even though we got a really awesome.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. What did you say, Leader Jetfire in Generations?
Yeah.
I wonder if that'd be movie or what. I would love a new movie
That's
Jetfire.
classics.
So is there? I don't see the Generations listing.
They must have took it down.
movie
They
4.
must have took it down on TFW, but I found it on the Satan's Asshole website, which I won't mention here, but you can see the listing there.
I've literally never used this site for anything.
I know, but luckily I found it there.
Generations. Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. Generations
Ooh.
going to be comprised of classics and movie. Yeah, I know. Let's just calm your shit down. So leaders have got Jetfire, which is going to be
cool.
Probably more G1 based instead of kind of like the retro G1 that they got for the first classics line, which is a great, awesome figure. I love that figure. I wish I would have gotten rid of it. I can't talk tonight. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that and Megatron, which I'm really curious.
Megatron is exciting.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm curious about Megatron because of its classics, or if it's just being rolled into classics, because one thing that Hasbro said a while ago is no more gun Megatrons. We can't do it because they don't get cleared.
Right.
They
do
had to
get
pull so
cleared,
many
they
strings
look
just for
stupid.
classics. I mean, classics, I didn't even mind the color scheme, but they said even that barely made it.
I hated that figure. It was so stupid.
The figure or the color scheme?
Both.
I liked it.
I did not enjoy it at all.
I don't really want leader class. I don't know if I really want leader class size classic figures, though.
Apparently, they're going to do it.
Well, you got it.
As far as Voyagers, we got Brainstorm, a headmaster. Hopefully, that is an actual headmaster. He was the Jet headmaster, so that's really cool. Roadbuster, one of the wreckers. Skybite. That one's interesting. Is it going to be based on the RID Skybite?
I would assume.
Yeah. Deluxes. RC.
Ooh.
That's awesome. Everyone just kind of used animated RC as like their stand-in. Classics RC, even though it doesn't really match at all.
I like how there's really nothing we can say about these, though, because we don't know what designs they're using, or if these are real.
They're I'm sure they're real. Because we got this Hasbro, wherever, they got the same thing listing for the Dark of the Moon toys, and we're pretty skeptical about those too until they all turned out to be right. So
what were we skeptical about?
Leader class Bumblebee.
But that was rumored forever from a toy fair.
And Sentinel Prime. That was
But we knew Sentinel was in the movie.
Not by that point. Not when that listing came out.
The security guard. Yeah, because the security guard guy was like, yeah, that fire truck is Sentinel Prime, Optimus Prime's dad. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that video. I wasn't sure if that was before or not. But I was pretty skeptical about that list, but it turned out to be true.
Who the fuck is Ivan? Just go on.
Another next generation's classics deluxe is Chromia. Will probably be a repaint / remold of RC. Jihaxis.
That's awesome.
Hardhead, another one of the headmasters. Tank, they don't have a name. Crosscut, have no idea who that could be. Nightbeat, that's neat. Rat Trap, that's awesome.
Gets your jimmies excited.
Yes, I really like Rat Trap. And I passed up on the very first Rat Trap figure, and I regretted that, but I really like the first Rat Trap design. And I have the Transmetal Rat Trap in my trunk somewhere, and I really like that figure too. Tankor, which has to be the Beast Machines version because we already got a deluxe Tankor in the Universe Classics 2.0 line. Yeah. As far as Legends class, Brawn with Mudslinger, Gears of Eagle Eye, Cliffjumper with something, Null with Gash. Those are Legends class figures with Target Masters. Now onto the meat. That was just the potatoes.
No, I like. Well, good thing is I don't eat a lot of meat, so.
Oh, you suck.
That worked because I actually don't.
Age of Extinction leader class figures. Grimlock. That's the one I'm most excited for. And they said that was codenamed Ivan, but I don't think so. And Optimus. Okay, I'm going back to this one list on TFW for this one because this one's way different. Leader, they have Grimlock, Optimus Prime. They have a bunch of question marks, which I'm assuming is going to be a villain. Then they have two other Optimuses. Optimus Prime first edition / Platinum edition. That has me really confused. And it's silver.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut you off for a second. What the fuck? Seriously, what's with this Rocky Balboa name scheme theme? Did you look? Okay, look back at the old site. Guess what Megatron's codename? Okay, guess what, guys? Possible Transformers 4 spoiler alert. All right.
What?
Galvatron's codename is? It's what? Adrian.
Is it really?
Adrian. Grimlock is Ivan. Drift is Bruce. Slash is Rocky. Lockdown is Max. And Strafe is Polly. What the fuck? That is so dumb. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And then there's a Duke. I don't remember Duke from this.
Is it effectively hurting you?
I'm pretty distressed about it.
Really? Why? Why are you so bummed out about it?
One, they don't even own the rights to that movie.
So
Hasbro.
What? They don't. No one owns the rights to just generic names.
Yeah, but why? What's the? I swear to God, if I get like the perfect Galvatron toy, and Adrian is the name on the box, I'm probably just gonna
say
pick it.
Adrian, you dummy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what is the point? Like, are these part of the like copyright? I don't. Seriously, what the hell?
I think you're thinking about it too much. So a toy would be ruined if it has a silly name labeled on it.
I'll just keep. Whenever I look at it, I'll be like, I remember when I bought you. You had a stupid girly name.
All right.
And I'll just keep thinking. Of Sylvester Stallone screaming, "I did it!" Every time I looked at it.
Adrian.
Yo Galvatron. Yo Galvatron.
My name is Rocky Balboa. Voyagers, Autobot Drift. Which one was Drift supposedly? I forget.
The green one.
The green what?
The green car.
A Voyager class just car?
No, the green car. Wait, what are you talking about? You said which one's Drift? Drift is the green car.
But that's listed under Voyagers.
Drift is?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's yeah.
That's weird.
Guess so.
Autobot Hound. That's cool. We kind of suspected he would be a Voyager class. Galvatron. I can't wait to see what that looks like. Adrian. We'll call him Adrian when he comes out. Another Grimlock. And another Optimus Prime, which I'm
Slog.
Which is one I'm actually looking forward to seeing more than the leader class Optimus Prime, because after reflecting upon that, I'm kind of bummed out by it because it's just so much kibble, and it's not very accurate to the CGI concept art we've seen earlier last episode. That's kind of bumming me out, and I'm hoping that the Voyager class one is more accurate and a little bit more fun looking. So I'm hoping we get to see these soon. And Slog. Drift is listed under deluxes too, so that's confusing. Classic Bumblebee, which is one I'll definitely be getting. 60s Camaro. Crosshairs, Stinger / another Slug, High Octane Bumblebee, which I'm guessing is the brand new Bumblebee. Lockdown, that's cool. I can't wait to see that. Rally car. I said it like I was from Boston. Rally car. Scorn, Slingshot, Snarl, Southpaw, Strafe, and Thunderlips. that would be great if they just kept that name Thunderlips for whatever character this is supposed to be. That's probably, I think that one toy that has not been mentioned is Cyclonus, and that was a name that was confirmed for this movie, wasn't it?
Wait, who? Cyclonus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was listed in characters.
Yeah, but it's not listed here in the toy list. Maybe that one's Thunderlips. In Legions, there's Bumblebee, Duke, Grimlock Max, Optimus, Slingshot, Stinger. So, which one of the Age of Extinction figures are you most excited about, and which one are you least excited about?
Adrian.
Galvatron, really?
No, I'm excited for Galvatron. I don't know about the most, but I'm excited to see it. I want to see the other Dinobots, but I'm least this sounds weird, but I am least expecting of Grimlock, because Grimlock doesn't change too much from series to series, but the other ones I want to see what kind of dinos they'd be. I want to see what the Bumblebee Classic Robot looks like. And Strafe. Strafe sounds interesting.
Yeah. I am most excited for Leader Class Grimlock. And close second, Voyager, kind of a two-way tie for second place. Voyager, Optimus, and Galvatron. One I'm least excited about is High Octane Bumblebee, which is just a new Bumblebee form.
Someone on the most recent Primecast, I believe it was, actually let us know why the Grimlock roar, was taken down off TFW, because that video is actually fake.
Is it?
They said it was the roar was there, but that one was edited in. I don't remember exactly, but part of it wasn't very real.
Interesting. What about as far as like the classics part of Generations? Which one are you most excited for? Which one are you least excited for?
Most excited for? I don't know, because then again, these are just names. But the ones I'm most anticipating to see what they actually are Jetfire, Megatron, RC, and Jahaxus. And I think the headmasters will be sweet if they're actually headmasters.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I'm most excited for Jetfire and Rat Trap, and I'm actually least excited for, I would say, Nightbeat, because I don't give two flying shits about that character.
Yeah, Nightbeat is sweet. You don't even know.
I don't even know. That's right. Let's see. Some more filming updates for Transformers 4.
They're making a movie is pretty much the news to that.
Yeah. Hey, we're still filming. We thought it was a wrap last time, but nope. Beast Hunters Voyagers 2014 Wave 1 might be coming out in January. I'm gonna get 2 of each.
Why?
Because they're that awesome.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I want to play with that Predaking and then just kind of put it back.
Get it away. Alright, thanks. Take it away from me now, please. Thank you.
Thanks for that fun, and see ya.
Rhinox and the next wave of deluxe is coming out this month now.
Sure are.
I'm excited about that.
Wait, they come out next month for real?
This month, November.
I'm not ready for those to come out.
You're not?
Nope, they have to wait.
I'm ready. They're pretty much paid for.
That's my problem. I need money.
Trailer. We got a trailer this week.
Trailer? For
For
what?
a movie.
What movie?
The the Q women.
Q women? Really? Couldn't think of anything better?
Q women.
That trailer.
Shit happens in the past that we can't control.
So, the trailer? Okay. Man, okay. So they released the trailer for X-Men Days of Futures Past. Now, I never finished the actual comic series, but I knew the premise of it. So I'm just going to talk about this blind. I'm actually not even going to reference it since I didn't finish it. This trailer, Jesse, do you want to go first, or... It's a trailer, so we have to give it a little bit of slack. But
you can go first.
Okay, so this trailer opens up, and it looks cool. It's like, oh man, Magneto is all kind of... Because I don't dislike how they played Magneto in the movies. Magneto's all like, oh, you need my help, I'll help you. No. All that junk, fine. They recruited Wolverine, apparently. But it shows other X-Men. It shows, like, Colossus and Kitty Pryde and Storm.
They're all older looking.
Yeah, which is fine.
Like,
but it doesn't...
Iceman has a full beard.
It doesn't... Oh, how do we make this guy look older? Give him a beard.
And Wolverine has gray on the sides of his hair, just like in the comics.
Like, it's all fine. The problem is the trailer totally set up that, like, alright, we're gonna show you exposition of these characters because they're actually not gonna get any screen time in the entire movie. Which bugs me. So, the trailer opens up, I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. But it's so ominous, and I don't want them to explain the entire plot in the trailer, but I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, the trailer is super vague about why anything is even happening. All it just shows is a bunch of characters, and we get to see Peter Dinklage. Dinklage? There we go. That's his last name. So I'm assuming it's actually going to take a good bit time in the future because apparently Wolverine's aging. Which is funny because you know how some of the X-Men Days of Futures Past promotional posters have like cross sections of older characters, older actors playing. They did one for Wolverine apparently, and it looks like they just took a picture of Hugh Jackman and just put a yellow X over his face.
Can you find that for me? I want to see that.
I'm showing
because the total point is the contrast of the.
There you go.
Oh, you already had it on deck. Nice.
Yeah.
Let me see this. Oh my god. They did. It's no different. Okay, no, they photoshopped some wrinkles from above his eye. They photoshopped them out. It looks like they got rid of his eyebrow.
I had it ready for you. Isn't that great?
That looks so dumb. That looks like the worst thing ever. I do like a lot of those little posters, especially Magneto and Professor X. So, okay, the movie looks awesome because it looks like they're doing a lot of stuff. Like, I like what Professor X is saying and going on about, like, I was really different back then. Like, it's almost like he's embarrassed about it, but I don't like the part that he's embarrassed, you know?
Professor X gone emo.
It's just more of like self-loathing. I'm like, I feel like Professor X would be more like Yeah, well, that was me back then. Deal with it. He's more of like, I'm sorry, man.
But then he could just go back and tell himself like, dude, you'll be okay. You'll be able to walk again at some point, and then lose your ability to walk for whatever reason. There'll be a good like chunk of time where you'll be able to walk.
You'll be able to walk for like 20 minutes.
I still can't believe they fucked up that part in the whole X-Men storyline.
What?
That Professor X could walk in the beginning of X-Men 3, which took place in the 80s, I believe, and he could walk in his small appearance in X-Men Origins, but then he became crippled in the late 60s in First Class.
But First Class was all around better, so I don't care.
Yeah, I do.
I did. Okay, so I finished First Class recently. I was like, God damn, that was a good movie. That was good. And then I see like, oh man, Days of Future Past is pretty much First Class 2. All right, I see the trailer. I'm like, man, that looks like X-Men Origins, or that looks like Wolverine 3. And because like, all right, Wolverine, go back in the past. I'm like, oh, he's getting most of the time. Great, screen time. Great, whatever.
It's a X-Men Origins Part 3, the Wolverine 2.
I get why they're sending Wolverine back, because he looks the same, or like whatever, because he was an adult then. But God, I hope that part of the movie isn't as long as it seems to be. I hope that scene in the movie is like 20 minutes, not 3/4 of the movie.
I think the cross section of Magneto looks kind of awkward because it looks like they didn't line it up properly, and his one eye like goes way off to the side, and his nose is cockeyed.
Can I see?
Yeah, hold on.
And I really like the guy who plays Professor X, or plays Charles in First Class, and like he's back, and like I'm excited for him. That's about it. Watch the movie, be awesome, but I don't know.
Keep talking about X-Men. I'll be back in just 1 second.
I don't really have anything to say.
We'll find something else to talk about X-Men wise.
No. I don't know where he went. I'm gonna ask him when he comes back. I want to know who all just like check their volume and see if the show is still playing. Oh, I bet feedback. Never mind. I'm too tired to carry this by myself. I'm just gonna wait. It's his fault. I could play some music into my microphone and then file a copyright claim against him. I'm taking on SSJAUTOBOT. Yawn. I could be playing Pokemon right now. Let's see how charged my DS is. Not very. But my charger, I have two chargers, one's plugged in. So I'm gonna go try and evolve my Dratini. And then maybe by tomorrow I'll have a Dragonite. Alright, Jesse, this ain't funny anymore. I don't even know. I'm so bored.
Alright, I'm back.
God damn. I did, for the record, I didn't talk about anything.
Were you just rambling?
No, I just sat here in silence for most of it.
Oh. Did you look at the Magneto?
Yeah, I see the nose, but
See, the eye,
it still looks cool.
The old eye is like up and to the left too much. It's really distracting. Like they did it perfect for Professor X, but then they like took a lazy day on Magneto.
Don't make fun of them.
I hope they follow up on why Professor X has a new body in in a first class tube now.
I want to know if Cyclops is going to be back, because he was rumored to be back.
So fucking stupid how he went.
I don't really care for his character in the movies anyways, but like it would just seem weird. Because Cyclops in the comic books right now is a different Cyclops. He's actually awesome.
Yeah, he's like kind of a hard ass in the comics now, isn't he?
Yeah, he led the X-Men versus Avengers.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Like, yeah, and then the movies, he's all just screaming at everyone. Or just crying about shit. It's like, dude, shut up.
I don't care your girlfriend died. Stop crying.
Stop crying.
So what? What? What do you think the Sentinels are going to look like? Do you think they're going to look just like how they did in Last Stand?
Not just like them, but similar. I don't know. I want to know if the Sentinels are actually just like in a scene or if they're a thing. See what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I hope we see a good amount of them. Because they're kind of like the central point of the Days of Futures Past storyline, aren't they?
What was that?
They're kind of the focus of the whole Days of Futures Past storyline, aren't they?
Yeah.
Alright. What else happened?
Well, like in life?
In life, in news.
Is this a setup question, or are you actually asking?
This is a legit question.
Nothing?
That truly is it, huh? Not much to really talk about. You want to go into questions?
We have a question.
We have a question?
We have an email.
An email, okay.
Alright. So, hey lads, IJK Productions again. First off, for White's question about Code Lyoko Evolution, or Lyoko Evolution, the live action was for the Earth scenes and the CG was for Lyoko. I found them in French with English. That's right, it's a French cartoon. Or a French show, I guess. I found them in French with English subtitles on Dailymotion last year, and I have no idea if they're still up. I know they were supposed to air in the US on February 28th, 2013, on some channel called Kabillion, which is what the channel in the UK is where I saw in 2004. I don't know if we have Kabillion, but yeah, I'll look that. I know he sent another email. So, second, for Jesse's question about the Hobbit change, Fellowship of the Ring shows Bilbo getting the ring in the dirt, and the Hobbit shows Bilbo finding the ring on a wet rock.
Interesting.
Though, there's a scene in the new Hobbit trailer where he picks the ring up out of the dirt, and it looks like he found it again. But I don't know. And also, I have a question. Did Martin Freeman play Bilbo before? Or was Bilbo cast before?
Before what?
In the original Lord of the Rings.
No.
Interesting. Alright. Then, okay, that confused me. Alright, number 1. What would you rather do if you were a director, shoot a music video for a band you like but your least favorite song, or make a movie with your absolute favorite actor but every other actor you have are ones who are shitty or you hate? Jesse?
You answer first.
Are you busy?
Kind of busy. Yeah.
I read these before, so I already have my answer. I would much rather do the music video because with my film class we had a little television thing for local news deal, and I would be in I would pretty much they had me as the camera operator for most of it, but then there were times where I wasn't. I was pretty much like supervising, and God, when you're doing that part and just making sure everything's correct, and when somebody messes up, especially in some like younger people, it's really irritating because nobody takes it seriously. So if I had an entire crew of insubordinate people who didn't like me and I wasn't too fond of working with, that would be awful, and I'd probably just kill everybody. So I'd rather just like do the song.
What was the question again? Oh, I couldn't listen the first time you said it.
Now, would you rather film, if you're a director, would you rather shoot a music video of your favorite band but your least favorite song, or a movie with your favorite actor but everyone else is shitty at what they're doing, or you hate them?
I'd rather do the music video because it'd be shorter. Less time spent.
Less time spent. Number 2, who's your favorite Transformer character, and what is your favorite incarnation of said character? And if it's a character, excuse another. If it is a character exclusive to another series, you have to pick a second one.
You first.
What do I? No, you go first. I already went first once.
No, you I always go first.
No, you don't.
Yeah, always.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Don't lie to me.
Don't even, because you're busy. What are you doing?
Stuff. Things.
I do stuff, Laura. Things. Mine is in between Shockwave and Ultra Magnus. Favorite incarnation of Shockwave would be animated. Of Ultra Magnus, I kind of want to say IDW, as I'm catching up, but since I haven't caught up, I don't want to wholeheartedly say that, but that's just going to be my answer for now.
So this is a comics exclusive question?
No, I said animated for one of my answers.
Animated?
Yeah, it could be any incarnation of a character. Listen to the question.
I swear.
I'm not repeating it.
Yes, repeat one more time.
No.
One more time.
No.
One more.
No.
Yes.
I'm not.
I can't
I'm actually
answer it.
serious. I'm not. Then okay, you don't answer it. Number 3. What is the worst QC issues you've seen on a figure you've bought, and it was retail or online purchase?
Quality control or just flat out crappy design?
Quality control. Like, it's the figure. If the figure's bad, it's not because the figure's bad. It's because like you got it and it fell apart in your hands.
The MP Rodimus I got, his arm just fell off out of the box.
Oh yeah, the Hasbro one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you had a bad luck with MP Rodimus. He goes on to say, I remember my first edition Bumblebee from BBTS came with 2 left hands, joints were loose as hell, and the paint and the stripes in the engine were particularly unapplied. That's a good question. I've had figures that didn't exactly have bad QC, it's just they didn't hold up well. And normally I try to look at which ones look better, at least paint-wise. But sheesh, I don't know. Looking around my room, I got pretty bad luck on my first animated Voyager Optimus. That chest was bad, and it just got bad. And my Starscream as well just didn't transform well at all from animated. And I think that's it that I can really think of.
Does Lockdown's hands from Animate really count, or is that really just design flaw?
Design flaw,
Okay.
I would say, at least.
Yeah, that was a crappy design, man.
Yeah,
My
and they
Lockdown
often
only
broke.
has one hand
They
now,
often
which
broke.
makes me sad.
I could use a new Lockdown. Keep up the good work, lads. He then sent on another. Oh, we have another. Oh, okay. Well, he goes on to say, IGK Productions, real quick. I found the link to Code Lyoko for Wyatt Daily Motion. I think this is the entire first 19 episodes. It is in French, but has English subtitles that are about 90% accurate. I torrent fan subs of Kamen Rider. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we have another question.
Okay.
From someone who's never sent in one before.
Cool.
Okay, hello Jesse and Wyatt. First off, I love the show. You two are great. I think the show quality has improved. First off, I love the show, and you two are great. Number one, if you were to eat yourself, would you double in weight or lose weight?
What?
Well, it depends. Like, I'm eating all of myself or, like, my legs. I'd probably die.
Lose your weight.
I imagine you gain weight
because
from physical eating all that meat, but then you'd lose weight with the blood, and I'd probably die. So I'd probably just die. If you could be half man, half sausage, which half would you choose? I don't want to be a sausage.
No, I think you'd only be half a sausage.
But I don't want to be half a sausage.
If you could be half man, half sausage.
No. That's my answer, no.
Just no.
Number 3, Wyatt.
I'd say bottom half. Be sausage.
Number 3, Wyatt. Do you have ADD? What a thing to say. I've never been diagnosed with it, but I'm probably got it the way I act on. Oh, the way I act on the show. Maybe I don't know. I know a lot of kids my age. It's real easy for them to go, well, I have ADHD, and they've never actually been diagnosed. So I've never really been one to do that. But I don't know. Maybe, probably do. Number 4, Jesse. Do you try to make fun of people too much?
Sometimes, but only if only if it's in fun, never just to be mean.
I don't know if he's
If he's what?
If he's referring to like banter on the show or like to people who send in questions.
I'm sure it'd have to be, just anything what goes on in the show.
I would, yeah. So, but yeah, Jesse always makes fun of me, but fuck him. So, that's it. He says, "Love you too like a brother." Hugs and kisses.
And who is this?
The name is, I don't know. They have a name, but
what?
It's a yellow pee-pee monster.
That's funny. Thank you. It's interesting. Do they have a real name or
no? That's it. Like
that's their name.
Please tell us your name. I'll be really upset. Like I'll feel really bad if he's like, that is my name.
I'm from Ukraine.
Oh my god.
Pee-pee Monster was my father's name.
Hey.
Pee-pee Monster. It means bearer of fruit.
Bearer of many fortune.
Oh boy. That's
all right.
it? That's all the questions?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm looking at you, Mad Shell. Come on, man.
Speaking of Mad Shell, he's offering to send me the missing turret for my Leader Class Brawl.
Is it the turret or the small gun?
It's a small gun, I meant.
Oh.
Since I'm missing one.
I'll take the rest of the brawl.
You never did get a brawl?
I never did.
You could buy the premium
nope.
series for $149.99.
Nope.
Or
you're right, I could.
You could get the deluxe class one for $40, which is about $40 too much.
Really? I like that toy. I still have that toy.
I hated that one.
Well, I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
Probably the worst thing I've ever seen.
I fixed my shoulders, so I like it.
I hate it. Hate it.
Shut up, you stupid.
You stupid.
Come on, guys. Yeah. Alright. What's the password?
The password for this episode is what's the name of Galvatron that you're complaining about?
Adrian.
The password for this episode is Hey Adrian. If you listen to the whole episode, please type in "Hey Adrian" in the comment section. Lets us know that you listened to the whole episode. It makes us happy and laugh and smile.
But didn't he say "Yo, Adrian"?
Hey. Yeah, well, like.
Yo, Adrian! That's exactly what he said.
I'm having a mini stroke.
Mini?
Mini stroke.
What do you mean mini stroke?
Not just a little one.
I don't think that was a little one. That was my point I was trying to get.
Just full blown one.
Okay, that's alright. I'm good with that.
You're good with that.
I might.
You could get the Deep Desert Brawl for $159.99.
Why wouldn't I just get the no?
Why not? Because this one has blue translucent plastic on it.
I don't even mind. I would take that one. I don't want to spend that much money on that toy.
But that's on BBTS. Let's see how much he's actually going for on
Probably like I know they go for around 100, if not more.
Electronic Bay. The one I got way back when was the only one I've ever seen in stores.
I saw it a couple times in stores.
Why didn't you get it?
I just want the mold, cause I was broke bitch back then.
Why didn't you have someone buy it for you?
Cause
You could buy the body without. This one says buy now $30. What's missing?
let me see. I'm sure everything.
Doesn't look like a whole lot. Like the little guns at the back are gone, of course. Oh, the tank turret is gone.
Oh.
The right arm gun is gone.
The tank turret is a pretty important piece.
Yeah. So. Not.
Thanks though.
Not $30 worth. Here's ones for $75, but the
Nope.
little guns are missing. Apparently, that's
See, like it's
pretty
not even
common.
that it's not worth it. It's just I don't want to spend that on that.
Oh, and here's a custom leader class brawl, 200, but the little guns are missing. Oh wow! You know how much just that little gun is going for?
How much?
$30. Just
Why
for-
does
just
everyone
for
lose
one.
it?
Because
Does
they
it come
pop
off
off.
that easy?
They pop off retardedly easy.
Really?
Yes, like you just look at it funny and it'll pop off.
Just scare it.
Just a boo.
Whoa, man.
Whoa! Stop playing around. $30.
Whoa, man. I don't play around for $30.
Okay. No, that was missing the everything too. Wow. Here's a complete one for 90.
Good for it.
That's only twice the value
Only.
when you buy it. Alright, let's go on. Type in Yo Adrian in the comment section. Lets us know that you listened to the entire episode. Follow me at Twitter at twitter.com/SSJAUTOBOT. Follow me at Instagram, SSJAUTOBOT. I'm on YouTube, apparently.
Maybe.
Click on the subscribe button above this video. Lets me know that you love me. Specifically.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Andiconvator, and on YouTube at Andiconvator as well.
Everyone thought that was funny, apparently.
I'm glad I saw.
That was fun. Alright, until next week. Thank you for listening.
See ya.
See ya. One more, though.